A Florida woman is suing a giant, Hershey's. Why? Misleading packaging. We'll run this one down for you because this is a heck of a lawsuit per the New York Post and WFTV 9 News. Cynthia Kelly of Tampa, Florida is taking on the Hershey company, claiming it has, quote, tricked customers through misleading packaging on Reese's seasonal shaped chocolates. Kelly is suing the chocolate giant for $5 million because the packaging and the actual contents, they don't match. Well, this is investigative in nature, this story, because we got to find out what's going on here. One example, according to the lawsuit filed in Florida's Middle District Court, is the pumpkin-shaped chocolate do not have eyes and nose cutouts like the packaging suggests. You see Exhibit A, that appears to just be chocolate and peanut butter, we assume, on the inside, but there is no jack-o'-lantern carving there. There's no grin, there's no eyes. Nope. One example. Another example is the football-shaped Reese's, looking like, well, the egg-shaped Easter Reese's. So if you were to have a football party, say the Super Bowl, and I'm not really into the teams. What team was Taylor Swift's boyfriend going to be in it? I don't know. What if you had a Super Bowl party and then you invited the same people over? This is me injecting this. You invite the same people over and you want to have, if you celebrate, an Easter. What if you're doing that for Easter? And people think, well, these are the football Reese's, Sharon. And we'll eat them, but why are you doing this to us? Okay. Some people care about stuff like that. I wouldn't have any left over, so they'd know that these are fresh. Okay. If they were mine. But again, this says, see, they look like eggs, not footballs, because you don't have the little striping and all this stuff on them. You don't have the stuff on there. Reese's. And this was all put into the lawsuit, Florida Middle District Court. Hershey's labels for products are materially misleading. Numerous consumers have been tricked or misled by the pictures on the product's packaging. This is a class action against Hershey, falsely representing several Reese's peanut butter cup products as containing explicitly carved out artistic designs when there are no such carvings in the actual products, the suit said. Again, the New York Post here. You know, on second thought, both the mail carrier and the basketball coach should sue. If this is a lawsuit, why can't they go ahead and throw theirs in? The bizarre lawsuit came forth after Kelly purchased pumpkin-shaped candies at Aldi for $4.49, believing it contained a cute-looking carving of a pumpkin's mouth and eyes as pictured on the product packaging. She said she would have left the chocolates behind if she had known the carved face was not actually included on the snack-sized Reese's. Reese's peanut butter pumpkins product that plaintiff purchased did not contain any of the artistic carvings of the mouth or eyes as pictured on the label. Lawsuit read. Lawsuit features more than just the pumpkin shapes, but also ghosts, bats, footballs, snowmen, and bell-shaped treats, several of which were photographed in the suit. Here are the bats. Once again, no eyes. Here are the ghosts. Actual product, no eyes, no mouth. Ooh. No, it's not there. It's not there. Kelly also claimed Reese's packaging wasn't always deceptive, and that 2 to 3 years ago, the products matched the packaging and did not display decorative cutouts. Kelly also cited numerous YouTube videos where creators claim Reese's had lied to them, failed to deliver. Class action lawsuit will cover all consumers within the state of Florida who purchased one of the products. So I don't live in Florida, Ray, but I probably visited Florida and I purchased some too. Am I allowed to join this lawsuit? And I make no claims about the merits of it, but lots going on.
Yeah. There's a lot going on here. Obviously, not a very serious lawsuit in that has she really been harmed that much? No, it's not something that we would think of as a very serious lawsuit. But does she have an argument? I think, yeah, as absurd as this is, I do think that she has an argument because if she can show that, I mean, it being a class action kind of took me aback for a second. I don't know if it'll be certified or not. We'll see how that plays out. But if you can show that people purchased this because of the way that it was advertised on the packaging and that they otherwise would not have purchased it, there is some loss there. I mean, if it is a class action lawsuit, $5 million of an ask seems like a lot, but it's not. It's going to be divided up amongst all of the people who are members of that class. So it would actually turn out that the individuals are not getting very much money individually. So I know the number probably jumped out of people as like seemingly absurd, but it's not all going to her. Probably none of it will be going to her, if I'm being frank. But I don't think that there isn't a claim to be made here. The packaging would lead people to purchase it, and the what's contained inside doesn't match what was advertised on the outside of the packaging. But I understand why people would see this and think that it is ridiculous. I think it's ridiculous. I wouldn't waste my time or my money trying to get this lawsuit across. But I mean, I'm actually probably going to pay attention to see what happens here because, again, especially considering that previously the packaging had accurately reflected what was contained
Mhm.
inside of it, there is some indication there that Hershey's probably did know what they were doing. But
Yeah.
just on that note, I'll remind everybody that Hershey's is a multi-billion dollar corporation that
Mhm.
has lots of money for attorneys. And this individual, this woman, Kelly, suing, probably does not have the same resources at her disposal. And I'm sure that this will go away quickly for
Yeah.
Hershey's.
Hershey's, I would guess, made a decision to cut a few pennies, and that probably saved them, who knows, millions of dollars. Why should we keep doing this? The eggs and the football could be the same.
Right.
Okay. And whoever came up with that in the meeting, okay, the marketing meeting or whatever, got probably a raise or I don't know, bonus or something. I was so curious about the person who filed this lawsuit that now wants certified as class action. And I just found myself thinking, I wonder if she has a haircut like Kate Goslin. Okay. I'm picturing the type. Okay. I cannot determine which one is her. So I don't know that she does, but I think you understand what I'm getting at.
Right.
I think you understand about someone who has enough time on their hands here. They all have the same haircut when they start raging about things.